Remember 2008? The government said companies could make food from cloned animals. Derrick Rose became a bull, Michael Phelps killed it at the Beijing Olympics, the Giants killed gamblers everywhere by beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl. The money that banks had been dousing in lighter fluid for years finally caught fire courtesy of Lehman Brothers. General Motors admitted it got torched for a $38.7 billion loss in 2007. Oil hit $147 a barrel. Tata introduced the Nano. And Mercedes-Benz gave us the W204 C63 AMG, a sedan we didn't know we'd been waiting for until we drove it. It was hammer in front and hell in back, that naturally aspirated 6.2-liter V8 with 451 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, swearing in Beelzebub's childhood tongue through four oval pipes jutting from a heart of black diffuser darkness. It was everything AMG had always been, howling mad in a straight line. And everything AMG hadn't been, sharp and fast through a turn. AMG booked a lot of goodwill for that endeavor, a substantial success that bred huge expectations. Not only would we not be surprised by the 2017 AMG C63S, we would expect it to be outstanding. And it is. But not in the way we expected. What we love about the W205 C-Class sedan is the same thing that gives us pause about the AMG C63S, they both grew up. The C63 Coupe shares only the doors, roof, and deck lid with the standard production car. The hood is 60 mm longer, and there's a front splitter ready to make nasty crunching noises around town. The trunk gets a trim blade of a spoiler, strengthening the design connection to the S-Class Coupe. Blistered wheels broaden the C63S Coupe by 2.5 inches in front and 2.6 millimeters in back, putting needed muscle on that otherwise felt rear end and visually bolting the car to the road. Track is wider, too, and standard 19 inches fill the wheel wells. It's a beautiful machine, and when draped in one of the 80 bazillion shades of matte silver AMG is known for, it's devastating. Our subjective take is that it's swapped personas with the BMW M4. Now it's the C63S that channels muscular grace, while the M4 takes Pluto as its spirit animal. What's left to be said about Mercedes interiors, other than to give way for the heckling about the command touchscreen placement? This interior doesn't like all the rest, with the exception of a small steering wheel with an absurdly fat rim. Our tip: go for the performance seats. They're stellar to look at and even nicer sit in. The 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 is good for 476 horsepower in standard guise, 510 horsepower in S livery. For most of their lives, turbos tacked onto gas engines were gateways exclusively to power, binary switches that many drivers worked to avoid flipping because they sprung their goods like a homicidal jack-in-the-box. Now they're barely perceptible except for their beneficence: more low RPM torque, more power, more miles per gallon. Put all that in an engine that provides the same horsepower as the 6.2-liter V8 in the previous C63 AMG Black Series, wrapped in a package.